Anton, he caught an attitude with me talking about some, so when you're in Detroit, you don't send no good mornings, huh? I said, caught a whole attitude.
Wait, Mika, what they talking about? You had on some Reebok Classics.
I don't know what they talking about. I ain't never had no Reebok classes in my life.
Reebok Classics are the shit. Like, nigga, if y'all, I wear a size 10.5. If y'all can find some,
When did I
send
have
them.
on Reebok? That's why I was laughing at Drell earlier. When did I have on Reebok Classics?
Oh no, he talking about when y'all was at the ice cream factory or the ice factory or whatever. But you're not in the video.
No, I didn't. Exactly. And on top of that, I had on Chanel slides. Did I
Yeah,
not,
she did.
Anton?
She had on Chanel slides.
Uh-oh.
Are you in that? Let me say something. No, yeah, you
You're
had
not
on
in that
Chanel
video
slides.
though.
And what you talking about the video?
I think
if they're
Drell
talking about,
trolling,
wait,
man.
they might be talking about my picture with
Randy?
with Randy. And no, those are not those are not any sneakers that you know.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing your feet in there. I thought y'all was just standing side by
When
side.
I was sitting in the chair.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Reebok class. Y'all are funny.
What's wrong
Somebody
with
said I
Reebok
had on a pair of Shaqs.
What's wrong with Reebok Classics? Like, those are nice shoes.
Somebody said I had on a pair of Shaqs.
They wild. They are completely wild for that, man. You know they just gonna troll.
I know they are hilarious, but Reebok Classics though, I ain't seen
Reebok
those
Classics is wild.
Y'all ain't. I'll tell you. Okay.
At this point in my life, it's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to fuck you every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me first. Make sure whatever you're doing, you're using a condom. Life is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me and do.
She wow.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Ooh,
She said that is not my fault.
What's in her cup?
But different. You want something else, I want something else. For you, it's off limit. For me, it's the men limit. No,
but
there's no limit.
Okay, but like, let's actually look at it in this way.
Even in terms of being who you are, right? You don't conform to society's standard. You don't care what society says. This is supposed to be. So she said something. People's husband are supposed to be off limit.
Or to the other woman.
But you forget that it's the same people's husband that will chase you.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, he's going to chase you. Me,
So-
how many
so when-
married men have entered my DM?
Don't
if
worry,
I start
now, when
mentioning
you get... a lot has
my
been
that's what I'm saying. They will approach me.
And you will say
what do you want
no.
to give me? Is it not money?
You will say no,
I will
right?
say no. Sorry, you're
Exactly.
married.
So they approach me and I say yes. Come on, girl.
Damn.
What are y'all thoughts on that? Sorry, I was muted. What was y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, who has the to me, I mean, first, both are, whatever, but he has the vows. He has the commitment to her, right? If he's gonna do whatever, she don't care because she don't know that lady. She don't care.
No. You can't allow yourself to be misused like that.
No,
though.
she don't. Well, who says she's being used? Because if she's doing what she wants to do, that's not being used.
No, she being used. She
Okay.
being used. Like,
What I'm saying, everybody's being used, right? What I'm saying is, if she
I'm
wants,
okay with
if
it.
What?
I said
If she's
I'm
okay
still
with,
okay with it. She
yeah,
getting
if
some
she's
out of
okay
it.
with it, she's not being used.
If
That's
she
what I'm
wants some
saying. She's
dick
not a
too,
victim.
then she ain't being used.
That's why I said she's not being used. Like, she's not being used. like
No,
in the
she's
negative
for
sense of it, because she's
no.
Well,
okay with what's going
I
on.
think I heard someone say, "Use me,
No,
don't abuse me." If you're not useful, you're useless.
Yeah.
So
no,
there's
no,
that.
no, 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 no. I could see if she was getting played by like some dude that was somebody's boyfriend. This is a married man. Like he can't do anything for you technically.
Yes, he can.
He,
Yes, he can. He can
Yes,
fucking
he
make you
can.
come oodles and boodles. What,
And
nigga?
whatever else she's getting out of it. So,
no, man. Like
yeah.
okay, so what I'm saying is
If anything, she's the
if
user.
nah, nah,
I,
nah.
I'm serious.
She's being used. She even said it
Okay.
herself. You can fuck on me whenever you want.
It-
Yeah. Maybe she likes him.
she's
Yeah,
useful and she's
but
okay
she
with it. Like I don't get your point.
but she can't fuck on him whenever she wants.
She's okay
She
with
don't
it.
want to. She don't
Nobody's
want
okay
to.
with that ever. Nobody's
Whatever,
You
okay.
be
nigga. Like there's a
surprised.
girl
You
who's
be
been on this
No,
surprised
panel.
what
this is
people.
cap.
She want
You
a
be
nigga to come over,
surprised
bust her down,
what.
and get the fuck out.
You be
No.
surprised what
Quentin,
people are okay with.
text me that person's name. That
She told her story.
You be surprised what
what it
people
is.
are
What did
okay
it
with.
start with?
I text it to you.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to see it until afterwards because I'm using my device to stream on.
Well, I can send it to your Instagram. What can you see right now?
Yeah, you can send it to my IG. I can see it on my IG.
All right, man.
uh,
This girl is so blank with it. She be like, I was laid up and I had to go because he had to go home to his wife.
man, that shit.
Here's
Nah,
the
she being
thing.
used.
If she's okay with it, what are we talking about? She's okay with
No,
it.
Oh yeah.
And
That's true. That's true. You're right. You're right.
a lot of women like sending a lot of women likes, sending the man back because they don't have to deal with certain things. The same way some guys do. Like they don't have to deal with certain things.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, the ideal situation is you have whatever's going on at home, and then because you're transparent with what's going on at home, you don't have to deal with the nonsense or what happens that goes on outside of home.
Yep.
I'm not married, but I think it's weird that you think you need to be in a relationship or a marriage and not give your other person your body. I think that's weird.
What do you
Mhm.
mean? Oh, you talking about
Like
women
how you
withholding?
just not having sex with your significant. I think that's weird as hell. Like a girl tried to do that to me and like call me her boyfriend. I was like, man, but we ain't had sex in like 3 weeks, nigga. You keeping me from some shit. What you mean? And then I was like, I'm out. Like, you can't call me your boyfriend and don't give me sex and then think I'm gonna stay. That's stupid.
No.
yeah, that shit is
But a
weird.
lot of
But
guys in the chat is basically saying that she doing the Lord's work.
no, she being used. I
I
don't.
could, dude.
She's not being used.
She's definitely
Somebody
not
who's
being
The
being
thing
used.
about
used
it
is
is,
somebody who
you're
thinks.
saying that like it's a negative connotation. If she's okay with it, it's fine. What you
No,
mean?
no, no, no,
It,
no, 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 no. See, this is the thing. If we going you gotta stay consistent. So if we was just talking about homegirl being delusional about the body count, we gotta talk about this woman being delusional about sleeping with married men. Like
Delusion. What is she
what
delusional about? She's really not. She's 100%
she
like
is
transparent.
being used. She is
but
being
how is she
used. She
being
does
used?
not.
See,
Okay, so
this is
she can't have you. So
you're
she can't have.
projecting. You're projecting
No, I'm
something
not
that you feel
projecting
on this woman.
anything.
If
I'm not
I'm
projecting
okay with being
anything.
used, who
I'm
are you
not
to tell me
projecting
it's bad?
anything. I'm not projecting anything. I don't give a fuck about that woman. I'm saying she's being used. Like this is the
She
thing. You
doesn't
can't.
care.
But how is
You
she
got to
being
let me
used?
land, though, bro. You got to let me land. If this woman is sitting up here saying that, yo, I he can have sex with me whenever she wants, but she can't have that same thing. She's being used.
You're not.
He's
You're
the
not. You
one that
keep
has
saying.
the
You keep
access.
repeating yourself. I don't get
She
it.
does not have any access. He has
I
all
don't.
the access.
I don't get your
She
point.
doesn't.
If she's okay with it, I
That's
don't get your
being
point.
used. That's being used. She's settling to be this side piece. Like in no way,
Most
shape,
side
or
pieces
form.
do settle. They, I don't
And
get it. What's the lie?
isn't it that most people settle anyway?
I don't get
I
what's your
don't
point
I don't know if
besides
most
she's
people
being
settle. I'm
used like and
saying
she's okay
like
with it.
yeah.
I'm just saying she's okay with it. It's not like she was okay. So if she was like being
If she thought that
told,
nigga was gonna leave his wife type of shit,
yeah,
but
uh-huh.
he
If
ain't.
she's being
Yeah,
told I'm gonna leave my wife and I'm gonna keep doing this, then yeah, ma'am, you're being used because he's gonna keep
yeah,
lying to you.
No,
yeah.
no, no.
But
I don't. It doesn't matter.
Well, she
Just
knows
because you've
exactly what it
settled,
is,
just
and she's
because you've
fine
made
with
up
it.
in your mind that things are okay, it doesn't mean that that changes anything. Like she's still being used. Like even if you're okay with it. So the thing is,
okay, so
like,
like
Okay, so then look, we agree with you. She's being used. We agree with it in a conversation.
if a guy if a guy is
what?
getting
We agree, but she's okay with it.
if a guy is paying for, I don't know, paying for an escort, right?
Uh huh.
He knows that he has to pay, or she
Yeah.
wouldn't be there, but he's okay with that.
And then those two are using each other.
This is the same thing.
No, like
No, no,
Mika,
no, no, no. This
we
dude
agree
is
that they're being
literally
used. The
this dude
conversation
has
ends there.
this dude has priority. This wait. This dude has priority to someone else though. He has priority. She never
Okay,
said that she
so
was getting. Wait, wait, wait. She never.
I
She
think
never
you're
said
arguing two
that she's
different
getting
things,
anything from
Slimmy.
this dude.
I
She
think
never
you're
said
arguing.
no.
Go ahead. I'm
How?
sorry.
No, y'all
Because
interjected.
I think you're
Y'all brought
arguing.
up the escort. I didn't bring that up.
I no, when I no, I'm saying I said when I'm saying two different things, I'm talking about the initial point. I think you're arguing morality, right? Versus what we're talking about. Like she's she's fine with what she's doing, right? So if she's okay with it, I can't tell somebody they're a victim when they're not victimized.
I didn't say
Yep,
she was a victim. I'm
that's
just
what
saying
you're
she's being used
projecting.
because she can't. She doesn't have the same access that he does. So
But
an escort. So when
one
it's
we
an
don't
escort,
know
when
because
it's an escort,
she's not divulging that information, right? Because
no,
maybe
she
the chick
did.
watches, no, maybe the chick
She
watches
did.
this. She did not, no, she only divulged one side. She didn't say I don't have access to him. She just told what, a part of the access is. That could be all or it could be more. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. She is okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, just because you're okay with something, it doesn't change that you are being used. But we can agree to disagree.
I mean, but I think look, everybody is, like I said, is used at some point. But if it's in your benefit, which it seems to be working in her benefit because she's fine, right? She's not crying. She's actually happy, go lucky. Then what's the problem?
I don't. I mean,
But
this is the day and age of pride.
I think what you're putting into it is the moral aspect.
Even before you get to the moral aspect, like she's still she's still trying to like glorify being a side chick.
She's definitely a side chick,
Yeah,
but she's
like
okay with it.
I mean, women are okay with being prostitutes. It don't change what you are.
That's yep. But if they're okay with it, they're gonna get back on that track, aren't they?
Man, I'm trying to sound like me. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all
Fuck
are
wrong with
harsh
this nigga,
today
man?
with this
The
verbiage.
fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
Slimmy be focused on the chat. So let me
Yeah,
ask y'all. Let me ask
I
y'all
gotta
another
stop that.
question. Is it okay if women? Is it okay, or should we be more open minded to the possibility that um, some women are meant to be side quests or additions to what's already established? If they cool with it, should that be something that's normalized?
Nah, man. Nah, I don't think you can normalize just always fucking on married men. I'm sorry. No, I can't. I can't. It's just like dudes. It's just like dudes who they just cool with like being. To me, when you just like, oh, I'm just gonna always be a side dude. Like, what type of way of life is that? I don't know. I don't get that shit. Like, dudes be like, oh, I'm a professional side nigga. It's just like, nah, man. Like, That ain't no way to be living.
You're
That's I
doing
think
what
that that's
Q you're
different.
doing what Q does. You always project what you feel on other people.
But wait.
Why
It's a
Let's
question.
wait. Hold on. Let's only keep it on the women for 1 second before we go to the other part. So nobody, y'all don't believe that it's some women that should be cool with just playing that side role position, if the circumstances make sense. Quentin, you know the question always got to come to you first.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Slimmy.
Nah,
Because at this,
nah.
because
I
at the
don't.
sake, you could say at the most part, you can say, yeah, morally is wrong, but if that's keeping that man in the house and content with what he's having going on at the house, and you ain't breaking up the family, then it's all right.
Slimmy, what's your sentiment?
No, I don't think anybody should just accept that. Like, for one thing, you devaluing yourself. You pretty much just saying ultimately, like,
You
I can't
can't
get.
tell someone the value of
Man, you
themselves.
got to let me land, bro. Good
You
lord.
can't tell her that she. If I don't think this is devaluing myself, you can't tell me that it is.
What?
You're projecting something that you
I'm
feel
not
on someone
projecting
else.
nothing. What the fuck? How am I projecting?
Okay,
This is just what I think.
there's tons of okay. So in corporate America, when I used to be in corporate America, there used to be tons of men that had no problem talking about how they never, and I do mean never, sleep with their wives.
Oh wow, sorry to hear that.
That's sick.
Like after,
Like, what
like
y'all
they
Okay,
married?
like
What
let me.
y'all
They
after
married
never
for?
sleep with
after
them wives, or their wives never sleep with them.
probably probably more so on the other side. The wives never sleep with them, but
Yeah.
either way, they're not sleeping with their wives, right? And so,
Mhm.
they're still at home. So I'm assuming because they're not going to tell us, you know. So I'm assuming that that's what they had. So you can't. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not arguing the morality point, right? I'm arguing the point of logic, right? Where if you're not sleeping with him, what do you expect him to do? What are we actually doing?
I don't understand how you get in those situations where you're married and you're not having sex with your spouse.
But
I,
there are a lot of women
There's
that
a whole lot
don't
of sexist marriages out there.
stop having sex with their husbands, but they're not going to leave, and that husband isn't going to leave. So
Don't
then,
answer.
what does he do?
I don't know. I'm not in that position. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck they supposed to do. Like at that
You're
point, man,
supposed to
that
do a
shit is
side
weird.
chick. That's what you're supposed to do.
Jesus Christ.
Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? That's how it's-
I have no clue, man. But the thing is, like, you can say that it's not devaluing, but like, how do you move on with your life if you're gonna always be locked in with somebody who can't be locked in with you? How do you accept that?
I think that one of the things that she said on, I forgot what part of this that she said it. She had said something like she's not ready to be in a situation to where she wants to be loved or for a guy to be in love with her and slowing her down for how it is that she wants to live her life. She wants to work on her business. This lady right here on this video, she wants to work on her business. She want to go back and forth. She want to be free. She don't necessarily want to be tied down at this point in her life. And so she said that the best type of man for her is a married man because that is a man that
He
is
got
not
something
going.
to lose.
Yeah, he got something to lose. He doesn't take up a whole lot of her. He's not
Time.
requiring a whole lot from her as far as her time and stuff. And it's just beneficial and it just works out.
Mhm.
She says
Bullshit.
she prefers married men
You can
specifically.
find a single man like that.
Nah,
She
you're
spoke
not
on
gonna
that
find no
too.
single man. You're not gonna find no single man that is intentional about being with, and I'm still not advocating for it. What I'm saying is you're not going to find a single man that wants to be with her and don't want to spend time with her.
That ain't true. What? Man, that's single dudes that'll fuck on her and
How
kick
in
her
the
out.
world are they going to even, okay, how in the world are they going to even if they start out as friends, how are they even going to do anything and get to
She
the point
said
if,
all of the single guys a lot of times ultimately start getting emotional and start getting in love and stuff like that. That's
which was
This
my
bullshit.
point.
I don't buy it. I don't buy
that's
Which
what
is
it.
my
she
I do
said.
point.
not
Let me
buy
see
it.
it. Let me see if I can play a little bit of it to
I
find
don't
You
something
buy
like
don't
that
that.
at
care
all.
what
No.
society says. This is supposed to
Let
limit.
me
This is what
see.
you get. Give me isn't.
Is off limit for me. Is the man limit? No,
But
there's
like,
no
but
limit.
like, okay, but like, let's actually look at it in this side
Let's look
of.
at
He's going to
And
be more before the meantime.
at this point in my life, it's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient.
Why so?
Why? Because I'm not looking to get married anytime soon. I'm looking to build my brand. I'm building my business. So if I go in for a single guy, he might get carried away and want something extremely serious that I won't be able to give to him right now. So realistically, that's why I teach self-awareness. You need to know yourself before you get in the market of dating. So I've already told myself, this is the frame. This is where I am.
There are single
It
men
works
that want
better.
something casual.
So that's the context.
That's cap. That's cap. She's
That's she
settling
She's
said.
for a married
totally
man
honest with
because she's
you.
stuck on a married man and she trying to condone this shit in her mind. She's
No,
stuck
no,
on
no,
a
no.
married
She
man.
no, she
Fuck that.
no, she's past condoning it. She's doing it. She's
Yeah,
past
fuck
condoning it.
that.
She's doing it. But what she's saying is this type of thing fits her because she don't want that commitment. She don't
It's
want to
cap.
have to. She don't want it. Obviously, she doesn't want it. Look what she's doing.
No, 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 no. This is another one. This is just like body count. She's justifying her bad behavior by saying what she doesn't want. She can find a single man and just fuck on her.
Okay, okay, but that would be the same. But that would be the same difference as saying the man who's in the sexless marriage, he's justifying the fact that he's still cheating.